Hey, how goes it? This is 9255, and this is a beginner's guide to Realm of the Mad God, the merciless yet infectious MMO shooter. Now, I don't consider myself a pro at this game by any means, despite all the hours I've sunk into it, but I still hope that this video will help newcomers sink their teeth into the Mad God's realm without fear of being bitten back too roughly. This is the Nexus, the central hub and safe zone that's always just a keystroke away no matter where you are or what danger you're in. First-time players will also want to visit the gold statue here to set up a unique username. Just north of the main lobby are the entrances to the realms, between two smaller lobbies, with the one on the right where you can go to create a guild or leave the guild you're currently in. Each entrance represents a unique instance of the Mad One's realm, where you and up to 84 others battle for justice and shiny trinkets. So just pick a realm and you're on your way. The overworld map is set up to where the weakest monsters dwell on the outside edges, getting stronger as you go towards the center. Start with the training fodder on the beach, and work your way up to bigger challenges in the lush green forests, the sandy deserts, the yellowish midlands, and the gray snowy godlands by level 20. Quest monsters are pointed out on the edge of the screen relative to your character's level, and are a good source of experience. They'll appear on the map regardless of how far away you are to them, along with fellow adventurers marked as yellow dots. If you click on a yellow dot, you can teleport right to that person's location to lend a hand. Or just as a fancy way to get around, of course. You can also teleport to someone by typing /TP, space, and the person's name. The lower right corner of the screen shows a list of characters you're closest to. If you click on a character and lock them, they'll always be at the top of this list when in the same realm as you, so you can stay in touch with your best buds. There's a 10-second cooldown before you can teleport again, in case you're thinking about trying to make a quick escape from whatever danger you've suddenly put yourself in. Though if you find you need a quick breather, but don't want to return to the Nexus, type /pause to go into pause mode. Your character will be grayed out and immune to damage until you type /pause again. However, you can only pause if monsters aren't nearby. Oryx is the eponymous Mad God who will have you bring the fight to his doorstep when all the quest monsters in a given realm are defeated. The realm closes with Oryx's all-caps declaration of outlawed impudence, preventing other players from entering the current realm. A couple minutes later, those still around will be treated to a bit of shake and quake as they automatically wind up at Oryx's castle. Since my character's nowhere near level 20 though, I think I'll play it safe and head back to the Nexus for now. Yes, you can Nexus even when a realm closes. Just don't expect to be able to return to that realm for a go at Oryx. A lot of the tougher monsters can become immune to damage for a short time. If you see a tiny blue shield over one, it's currently defending itself. Wait until the shield disappears to strike back. With some monsters, this may involve defeating other monsters or objects related to it in order to make it drop its guard. This simple tip will make combat life easier, trust me. But so can a good control setup. Some options worth looking into are enabling camera rotation with Q and E, and a camera centering toggle to help you keep tabs on your 6. Not to mention a well-bound Nexus key, one you can easily reach and remember when the going gets tough. I personally use T, though that comes with the risk of accidentally hitting G to open up guild chat and having T spammed in chat instead of taking me to safety. Yeah, I really should look into that. So now your character is level 20 and still kicking. What next? The Godlands towards the center of the overworld are a good spot for farming up mid-range gear, pet eggs, and the all-important stat potions, which let you further raise your stats up to a certain degree. Monsters in the Godlands have a chance to drop attack, defense, or speed potions. To get the others, look into the dungeons dropped by Godland monsters and various overworld quest monsters. The bosses of dungeons with a difficulty of 2 and up, save for the Forbidden Jungle, can drop stat potions. The higher a dungeon's difficulty, the better gear you may find as well. On the subject of loot, any goodies that don't drop in a small brown bag can only be seen and collected by you. Don't worry about anyone else trying to snag your hard-earned spoils. Just know that all loot disappears if left alone for a minute or so. To elaborate on said spoils being hard-earned, you'll have to do a certain percentage of damage to a monster to be eligible for these drops, so it always pays to be a team player. Well, that's about all the advice I can pass on to you, but if it helps keep you going even for a few minutes longer than usual, then I feel I've done my duty. So stay safe out there, and may fortune smile upon thee.